In today's video, I want to talk about what makes a good build. Instead of actually talking about another build or certain stuff involved in a build, I want to tell you guys how you can make a good build based on what you want to do. I know some people might struggle with this, but it's actually very simple. So starting off, if you're looking at a build you want to make, first things first, you want to focus on your gear. You want to make sure you have the correct items, all the correct weapons, shields, grenades. And you want to make sure you have the correct perks on all those items. Like for a class mod, you want to make sure that you're getting the perks you want to buff your skill tree. Now, you might could have like one or two of these things to not to be absolute perfect. You don't have to have everything be perfect, but like one or two things, like it might not go real well with it, and the builds you're going for probably still work. It might not be top tier, but it'll still work out really well. Yeah, luck is involved with getting this, and it's just the way it is, but it's also a loot-based game, so that's how it's supposed to happen. Now, once you get all the correct items and stuff that you want, you're like, yo, alright, I got it, let's start working on the build. You want to make sure everything synergizes real well, and that makes it to the next point, and that is synergy. So, you have everything, you have all the skills the way you want, but now you need to make sure all the skills are going to pair with the perks on the items that you got. You need to make sure all the skills go with perks, make sure all the skills go with all your weapons, all your shields and everything. Everything intertwines with each other, and it makes everything play into one another. Everything starts working together, and you start to see results. Like you see what this skill is being buffed by this, but that also is helping this skill out, and it's making this happen because of this other skill. It's crazy to say it like that, but that's how it happens. And for example, like if you use the Omar melee build, you're getting the damage reduction, but on top of that, you're getting the gun damage, which is intertwined, making your melee damage increase because you're up close, and then you're getting your melee damage increase because of all the other skills you have, and your shield's also depleted, which is getting your melee damage increase, and then plus, since you do melee damage, it's also buffing your artifact to get more radiation damage, and yeah, you see, it like everything connects, and it makes the stuff insanely good. Now, once you have that, and it's still not working out well, you have to look at effectiveness, and that's the next thing. You have to look at what you're doing. If you're going into an area that has a lot of, armored type enemies, using solar is not the way to go. You're going to want to switch to corrosive, you're going to use corrosion things, and this could completely kill your build, which is sad, but that is just the way the game works. If you're going into an area with armored enemies, you need to use corrosion. Your build needs to be focused on corrosion, which makes it really good for Omar because she can just switch your elements unlike other classes. The thing in Borderlands 3 now with Man 3, you also have to look at modifiers, which changes stuff drastically. So you have a really good shock build going on with Amara, but oh no, you have minus 50% damage dealing with shock. So a lot of enemies resist shock. It's insanely hard to get shields off. It can be a problem. Like, you have to work around that. And the great thing about some builds is that all these things can intertwine and it can just work. No matter what modifiers are going on, no matter what enemy you're fighting, it just works. I know that sounds like a meme, but everything just works together, and you perform real well. And I know I'm using the melee build a lot, but that's like the melee build. The only thing it really struggles with is armor, but that's why I have the Shredder Fire in the build. But even then, I don't really have to use it because I do so much damage with melee, it kind of just ignores that. And other characters have these types of builds too. For the final thing, it's mostly just fun. Make sure the build you're using, you're having a blast. I know it sounds cheesy, but you're having fun with it. You don't want to have a build that is very effective, but it literally is mind-numbingly boring. It'll just make you not want to play the game. And trust me, I've dealt with stuff like this before in previous games, but and it sucks. I was like, you want to make sure your build's having fun. The melee build is an insanely fun build because you're just running at people constantly, and everything pairs well, and you do a lot of damage. I can't really speak much on the other classes because I haven't played a lot of them yet, but I know they do have builds based on watching other people and seeing other things talked about them. That I know they have other builds that perform like this, but all in all, when you're making a good build, if you look at mainly those three, but the 4 factors, and you put everything together, you can take literally anything in the game and pair something around it. Even the Nimbus class mod, you could even pair something with that and still make it useful in some way, even though it's god awful. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this can help you make a build if you're looking to like just not try to do what other people are doing, and you might find something you want to do. I hope this can help out. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.